Welcome to the second match of LifeSpring's Dominators Cup 2021 to be played between Masco Shakib Cricket Academy and Independent University Bangladesh Cricket Club. So the second match of the Group A, we're here in the toss moment. The officials are here as well as the captains from both teams who is going to turn the toss. So we're finally ready for the toss moment. Toss to be tossed by the captain of the Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. The call is a heads, and it comes down as tails. So Masco Shakib Cricket Academy has won the toss. Captain is here, Mr. Ratul. Please come forward. So how are you feeling being part of this tournament, and what do you expect from the tournament overall?
Being a part of this tournament, we are very excited because we have a good opportunity to play good cricket in here. We do have a very good side. We are practicing for the last 8 months or 9 months together. So we are waiting for an opportunity to play together like a tournament like that. So thanks to Dominator, and we are looking forward to play good cricket and give good cricket.
Thank you very much. And just another question regarding the choice of what you want to do after winning the toss. What's the strategy behind it?
We're gonna bat first, and we're gonna score, put a good score in the scoreboard, like 160 to 165. Then we're gonna try to win the match.
All right, plain and simple strategy. Best of luck for the game. Mr. Aman, captain of the Independent University Cricket Club. So what would you have done if you won the toss?
Yeah, well, basically, first of all, we chose to, if we won the toss, and we would like to bat first, obviously, because of this pitch. That's all. But unfortunately, we lost the toss. But it doesn't matter. We have to play, and we have to win. That's all.
If someone wants to ask about what is the strength of your cricket team, which part would you say is a positive part which can make you different from the other teams playing in this competition?
Okay, first of all, the difference between other team and us that like we are the teammate. Like we all over the soulmate. We can do everything for everyone. This is the strength of us. That's all.
Excellent answer. A very unique family called IUB Cricket Club going against the Masco Shakib Cricket Academy right now. Toss won by MSCA, and they are going to bat first. This is here from the toss moment. Welcome to the live coverage of LifeSpring's Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Roosh Bangla Consultancy and broadcast partner T Sports Crick Heroes. The second match, a Group A encounter between Masco Shakib Cricket Academy and Independent University of Bangladesh Cricket Club. The toss was won by Masco Cricket Shakib Academy, and they have elected to bat first. On the com box, I'm Mohammeddin Parvez, and I'm joined by Alfi Tasnim. Welcome. Alif Tasnim.
Welcome, Purvis. Welcome, everyone. This has been the second match of the day between IUB, Independent University Bangladesh, taking on the Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. They have won the toss and elected to bat first. We can see the bowler discussing with his partner to start off the innings. Two umpires of today, Wahid Chauhan and Amit Mojumdar, jersey number 56. Mia is going to open up the things for IUB.
Both the umpires preparing themselves. IUB getting a first crack with the ball. And MSCA will be coming in with the bat. The two openers nearly ready out there. The umpires making the last minute arrangements before match can be called as start. Starting with pace, IUB Cricket Academy. Cricket Club, I must say. The first ball outside off stump. Well driven, but the fielder is just on line. Attacking intent shown right from the go for the MSCA opening batter. After watching the first game, they must understand at least a score of 140 would be required in this game to make it a competitive fight.
Played toward the offside in the very first delivery of the match. Going for the second one, bit of short, pulled away. They will be looking for a couple. Good piece of fielding in the deep. Certainly saving a couple of runs for his team. That is what is expected in T20 cricket.
Excellent fielding yet again. Follow-up of the first game, the Group D encounter between Stamford and Golden Boys. Stamford winning that game by 38 runs, and this is the first match of the Group A between MSCA and Independent University Bangladesh Cricket Club. The toss was won by MSCA, who have elected to bat first. Just a single taken. Off the mark, one for no loss. Bright sunny afternoon here. Lots of excitement regarding this tournament. First time ever.
Short on this occasion and cuts it away for the first boundary of the match. That was a very loose delivery and gets the treatment. So that's a cracking start by this opening pair.
A nice hit there. The first boundary. Straight away under a little bit of pressure. IUB. That was a wayward delivery. You just can't go and bowl short, especially when the field restrictions are on. If the batters have any kind of width, they will go and capitalize.
Bit of change in the field placement there. Discussing with the captain. There might be a slip in the place. Yes, there is. Outside off, bit of shape there. Went for the drive. Just missed the line of the ball. Good comeback by Mia after being hit for a boundary of a loose delivery there.
Was a very good comeback there from Mia. Generating some pace. Bowling seam up deliveries with the new ball. It's It's a late afternoon, but the new ball might still swing a bit. First slip is in place.
Ooh, quick single taken. Again a misfield. And a couple of runs there. This is sloppy. This is very sloppy there. You can't miss this. Muller, the fielder there.
Fielder still doing some warm-ups at this point. It's just the first over happening. This misfieldings have to be rectified. The sooner the better. Power play is still going on. Just the first over of the game. Mia. Decent run up. The slip is out of place again. Soft hand push to the covers. An initial thought of getting that quick single, but Bishal decides against it. Plays in the first division, Bishal. Part of the MSCA team that has won the toss and elected to bat first.
And the first over is done. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, 7 without loss. It has been a good start by them. Hit a boundary in the very first over. A short ball. Gets the proper treatment there. Mia was the bowler. Bit of change in the field before the second over. And the new batsman is taking his card. He'll face the first delivery. Moinul would be the bowler, jersey number 21. The spinner, left arm spinner. Outside off, pulled it away high in the air and just fell short of the fielder there. Vidoy collects it.
There was a nice attempt to get a big shot going right in the beginning of the over. The opening batters will need to be keeping on having that aggressive intent in their batting. Short of the wicketkeeper behind the stumps, dictating terms at this moment. Trying to set up the field for the spinner. It's quite a difficult task to bowl within the power plays, but this has been a special expertise that we've recently seen in the T20 scene. Spinners coming in the power plays, trying to buy themselves some wickets. IUB under a little bit of pressure after that expensive first over.
Moinul there, going for the second delivery of his over the wicket. Again pitched up, punched onto his back foot, straight to the fielder Mia, who bowled the first over. No chance of run there.
Slightly quicker that one from Moinul, forcing the batter to play a shot onto the covers, cramped for room. Not giving in anything away there. Slip again, the arm delivery, back foot punch, misfielding. Will it be an opportunity on the non-striker's end? There's an appeal for a run out. The umpires have said the batter has come back safely and the stumps have been shattered.
Well, that could have been so dangerous for the batting side. The communication need to be better. This is not an ideal way to get out in T20s. You need to be careful and keep the good communication with your partner. Bit of mix-up we have seen in the very first half of the match. Again, change in the fielding due to the left hand and right hand combination.
Vishal and Tanzim opening for MSCA. Moinul to Tanzim. That was a wild cut shot from the batter. Play and a miss, but the umpire says it was too wide outside the off stump, so an extra being conceded by Moinul. Just a single. Played it nicely onto the mid-wicket region. Going about their innings in a slow and steady manner. Same pitch being used for the second game of the day as it was for the first. And the batting team batted first. They won the game. That would be on the minds of the MSCA captain when he won the toss and elected to bat.
That's a high shot and out of the ground for the first six of this match. Short delivery and gets the treatment. The fielding side, they will be disappointed, but the batting side, they are more than happy. They have made a very good start, putting the bad balls away and taking the singles, rotating the strike properly.
Bad balls being punished. That is the nature of T20. Beautiful delivery to come back. What a ball. The batter survives. Vishal survives for another day. The over ends. Second over. Done and dusted. 17 for no loss. MSCA.
First delivery of the over. Oh, there was an inside edge. He was lucky that didn't go onto the stumps.
Fast and furious by Mia. First delivery. Trying to rock the batsman on the back foot. Slightly short of length. Hitting the deck hard. Being encouraged by his fellow teammates on the field. 17 for no loss. MSCA win the toss and bat first. That was the mantra from the captain. Bowling in round the wicket against the left-handed Tanzim. Another attempt to play through the covers, but the batters finding it difficult to pierce the inner circle. A very solid, packed offside field. Mia had been bowling with good pace, even in the first over.
He has got back his line and lengths properly after being hit for the boundary in the very first over. He has been bowling in a good channel. That's been hit hard, hit high, and handsome as well. The second six of the match, and that has come from the bat of Tanzim, the opening batter, and that's a cracking shot.
Exceptional timing, excellent timing. The ball was full enough for him to go full-blooded, straight down the ground. Chose the right option. If you play straight, more often than not, you are going to get some runs. Tanzim got half a dozen in this case.
He looks so comfortable in the middle, timing the ball properly. And Mia, the fast bowler, he is under pressure now. Let's see which channel he chooses for the next delivery. Wide outside off. Byron there, the wicket keeper. He also misses this one. This is sloppy. This is not good bowling by Mia. He just lost his line and lengths.
Little bit of correction needs to be made from his end. losing his line, bowling wide outside off, trying to keep the ball out of range of Tanzim, who's hitting it hard right now. Need to hit the correct lines and lengths, trying to bowl stump to stump, making the batter play straight and maybe not giving him a lot of room outside off stump. The by run taken on a wide as well, so Bishal comes to strike. That's well bowled. Tight bowling from Mia. But the misfield happens again. The ball's racing near to the boundary ropes. Shouldn't have been a run, but strike has been rotated through this overthrow and a misfield.
This is bad. This is very bad. We have seen some magnificent pieces of fielding in the first match, but so far, IUB have made some misfields, which cost them some bye runs as well. They need to be more focused on the field so that they don't give extra runs. Mia is going for another delivery there. Bit of foot movement. Played toward the cow corner region. Straight to the fielder there. Thought of a second and they made it quite comfortably. This is very good running and very good communication as well.
Excellent running by the batters. Really shows what the captain said for MSCA after winning the toss. He mentioned about how they've been practicing for the last couple of years as a team together and they feel their team is strong enough to win the tournament. IUB bowlers under the pump at the moment. Mia trying desperately to complete his over. Another expensive one from his end. That's down the leg. Easily flicked off his legs. Fine leg fielder had to run. Couldn't stop the couple of runs that the batters have taken finally. Tanzim scores those two. Yet another over is completed. 29 for no loss. MSCA after 3. Change in the bowling attack. Another quick being called up to bowl within the power plays. Zakaria coming in to bowl the 4th over of the game. The toss won by MSCA decided to bat first. An unbeaten stand of 29 between Tanzim and Bishal. Run rate nearly 10 per over. First ball of the over, that was a half volley. The umpire calls for a no ball, which means it's the first free hit of the match. That was sloppy.
This will be a free hit there. Let's see what he does. He will have the chance to free his arms and to play the big shot.
You don't want to bowl a free hit delivery to someone like Bishal who played some good shots so far. The run rate is already 10 per over. First ball being a no ball, and now it's a free hit delivery, a low delivery. Exceptionally low, it must be said. Batter was a bit surprised by the lack of bounce there.
but a good ball to bowl in the free hit deliveries, conceding no run, and the batter was unable to hit the ball away. So in fact, a good comeback, that must be said. Vishal taking his guard. Defensive looking shot. Just an easy single there towards the long on region.
Soft touch shown by Bishal. Immediately called his partner for the single. Looking good, these two. The middle of the crease. Maybe trying to post a total of something in excess of 150 in this game. It's the afternoon game, the day one of the Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Rush Bangla Consultancy and broadcasting partner T-Sports and Creek Heroes. Tanzim prepared for the next one. That's down the leg. The umpire again calls for a wide. Another extra conceded.
This is not good bowling. This is not disciplined bowling by IUB. They have already conceded a lot of extra runs. This can cost them the match. Zakaria, the right arm first bowler, has misses his leg a couple of times. Again outside off, cut it away. Straight to the fielder there. Thought of a run. Eventually, the batter came back into his crease. A dot ball.
Good fielding there in the inner circle. Just trying to stop the stem of singles that has been taken very well by these two opening batters. Rotation of strike really irritates the bowlers, causes loss in rhythm. Onto the stumps. This time can't stop the single. Direct hit attempted in the non-striker's end, but in vain. Another quick single taken. Runs coming from Tanzim's bat. Stylish left-hander partnering Bishal. Another right-left combination. Bishal wearing the jersey number 16. That reminds us of Liton Kumar Dash. Recently had an excellent test series with the bat and with the gloves, although the results weren't very good for Bangladesh. Wide of the crease again. Plugging in the channel. Slightly beaten for pace. Quickly brings down his bat. Down the leg again. Another wide. Score moves on to 34 for no loss. Or no, the umpire actually takes back his decision. He says ball hit the flap of the pad on its way back. The over is completed, 33 for no loss, MSCA.
Vidoy, the spinner, comes into the attack. Bit of change again in the field placement, as the field restrictions are going on in the power plays. The batters will try to free their arms to score as many runs as possible. Right arm off breaker. Hridoy with his first delivery there. Went for a big shot, loud appeal. That's just missing the leg stamp.
The umpires very much in charge. Had a good look at it and then gives the decision of not out to match officials on the field. Wahid Chauhan, Amit Mojumdar doing a great job here. That was short of length outside off stump. Tried to drag it down to the leg side. Forceful shot played, but no runs as a result. Couldn't pierce the gap, Tanzim.
Again, that one kept solo, which has been seen very often. Again, loud appeal there, and up goes the finger. This has been the first wicket, and Hridoy makes the breakthrough for IUB.
Tanzim, the man gone. First wicket down for IUB. The new batter in the crease, Joshim. After a wicket down, it's time for batter number 3 of MSCA. That was a neat delivery. An arm ball was too quick for the batter, who was stuck on the back foot. Ball hitting his pads absolutely adjacent to the wicket. The umpire had no hesitation in calling that. What a shot! What a big hit! Ball goes over the top. Very close to the commentary box, must be said.
That has almost hit us. Short delivery and gets the treatment there. Hridoy has been hit for a 6 right off the ball. He takes the wicket. He will be under pressure now. They are not getting hesitated of playing shots like this. Again, the attempt for a catch shot just missed it.
Very nice from Hridoy. Bowling in round the wicket, creating that angle outside the off stump. Teasing the batter. That's again within pulling range. Pulled well. Finds the gap. Another boundary through mid wicket.
It's raining boundaries here at Bashundhara, and Hridoy, he'll be under serious pressure. That concludes the over of Hridoy. It's 43 after 5 overs and the lose of 1 wicket.
Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Rouge Bangla Consultancy. This tournament, the organizers are sister concern of SPS Group, the Indian organizers of games and sports throughout the world, especially working in South Asia, including India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Nepal, as well as Russia. The main icon of the SPS Group, neurologist Dr. Sairul Khan, has taken the initiatives that has spread this effort to bring sports alongside education.
Jashimuddin, he's on strike, the new batter. hit a flat 6 in the previous over of Hridoy. Here comes the fast bowler. Played straight towards the long off region just for a single. That's good batting. Rotate the strike properly and taking singles and doubles.
Vishal taking his guard. Quick fire. 20 from 15 deliveries. 21 from 16 now after that single. And Joshim on strike. 10 of 3. 4 and a 6 in his 3-ball innings so far. 44 for 1. MSCA. That short pulled away again. Fast bowlers have been a bit guilty for bowling too short at times. Batters really capitalizing on that, scoring big. Current run rate looks pretty healthy for them, 8 per over. First phase, the India phase of this tournament, the Live Springs Dominators Cup, just concluded in Kolkata, 27th November 2021, and this is the Bangladesh phase that has began from today. It will end on the 28th of December with the grand finale. Competition being played by 12 teams across 4 groups. There will be the quarter-final and semi-final rounds as well. And the winner of this tournament will move on to play the Tri-Nations to be held in India later on. The champions of the Russian phase, the champions of the Indian phase, and the champions of the Bangladesh phase will all meet up.
Zakaria is going for the 5th delivery of this over. Dances down the wicket. Hits high. Hits in the air. And again, just falling the short of the fielder there. Aman. He will be a bit disappointed. That could have been a very, very important wicket of Vishal. And right now, Joshim on strike.
Projected score showing close to 160, which would be a big total in this ground. Way outside off, the umpire gives the benefit to the bowler. Could have maybe even called that a wide, but the over ends. Yet another over done, 46 for 1, MSCA.
This has been the second match of Group D between Masco Shakib Cricket Academy and Independent University Bangladesh. Earlier in the match, Masco Shakib won the toss and elected to bat first, and they have been batting well. Scored 46 runs in the power play, have hit boundaries success, and the most importantly, they have pulled away the bad deliveries, the short ones. They have taken proper singles and doubles and punishes the bad ones.
Aman, captain of the IUB Cricket Club, has to put his thinking cap on. Will be very crucial of how he rotates his bowlers. So far the spinner has done the trick, got the only wicket of the game so far. MSCA made a flying start, 46 for 1. The end of the power play, the most runs in the power play scored so far in the tournament. Starts with a short ball, nicely pulled away. Just as the power play ends, Alif, we notice a lot of boundary riders guarding the big hitting regions, especially the square leg and the mid wicket for the off spinner.
Absolutely, and the way both of these batters are going, they'll definitely try to stop that one out. That's a very good piece of fielding there. Diving towards his right and just saving a certain boundary there. Mia, the fast bowler, has done extremely good job for his team.
Excellent fielding down there. Very important fielding position. Point area. Made famous by the great legend Jaunty Rhodes. Hridoy. That's up in the air. Is there anyone underneath it? Yes, there is. Moinul takes an easy catch right close to the boundary ropes. He's done his job. Fantastic catch out there. Vishal tries to hit big, gives his wicket away. The second wicket goes for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy with a score on 48. Nice little innings from the opener. Has to depart after a mistimed shot, trying to get the maximum. Instead, giving his wicket away. Hridoy strikes once again. MSCA 48 for 2. Joshim came to bat at number 3, standing on one end. The new batter, we'll have to confirm, but is he the captain, Ratul? Captain of MSCA.
Hridoy going for his fourth delivery of this over. Outside off. Just push towards the offside. Easy single. Mohaimil, the fielder there. Hridoy has bowled well. Has given a couple of breakthroughs for IUB. Masco Shakib. A new batter in. Ratul. Taking his guard. Jersey number 98. Let's see what he does. Just looking around the field.
Probably the most important partnership for Masco Shakib at the moment. The two players who have experience of playing in the Premier League in the crease right now. Nicely punched single, milking the deliveries. Lots of gaps in the field, especially if you want and score those singles after the end of the power play. 50 comes up for Masco Shakib as well with that single. Last ball punched away through the back foot onto the point region. Right now, score moving on to 51. 7 overs completed. Current run rate 7.29.
Oh, that kept very low. The first delivery of Moinul's over, and he is smiling. Just went past the off stump.
Batsman had nothing to do about it. If the ball keeps going this low, it's very difficult to predict. Coming from wide of the crease. Very good delivery. Attacking the off stump. Nicely tucked away onto the covers. Just opened the face of the bat at the last moment there to find out that easy single. Takes Ratul off the mark, captain of the team. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy winning the toss, electing to field. So far so good. Current run rate 7.09. At this rate they would be going on to score something above 140.
Third ball pushed away straight to the fielder there in the cover region. Muller, right arm fast bowler, playing with the jersey number 94. Dot ball.
Ratul on strike. Moinul to Ratul. Gave it some flight and nicely driven through extra cover. Long off has some work to do. Good pick up and throw. Restricts the batters to just a single.
Thought of a second run there. The long off fielder does well. There was a quick throw which restricts the batters to taking from the second run. Just roll off the wrist there, straight to the fine leg fielder. Moinol has been trying to bowl by meeting a good channel. Again, oh, wicketkeeper misses this one, and this one is running away for a bye and a boundary as well.
Lots and lots of extras from this delivery. A wide and 4 byes as well. So 5 runs to be added to the scorecard. MSCA, whenever they can't connect with the ball, somehow the ball finds its way to the boundary. This time through 5 extra runs.
Last ball of Moinol's over. Solid front foot defense there. No chance of run. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy 59 with a loss of 2 wickets after 8 overs.
Part of the rules of this tournament, we've got to know that in case of a curtailed match, at least 10 overs has to be completed from both sides for the match to be completed. No signs of such calamity right now. Bright and sunny afternoon here. Excellent conditions. Prime season for playing cricket in Bangladesh. A lot of tournaments happening all around the country. But Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021 is the first edition organized by Rush Bangla Consultancy, a sister concern of SPS Group. Of course, you can watch it live and exclusive on T Sports, the YouTube channel.
Ooh, bit of turn there by Ridoy. Was pitched wide of the crease, but just came in.
Has been a tricky customer to deal with, Ridoy. Has his regular orthodox off-spin deliveries, giving room, giving flight, and sometimes bowling the quicker arm ball. That was nicely hit though. Few bounces onto the boundary ropes, dead as an arrow. A welcome boundary by Joshim. Ratul goes and congratulates him because they were finding it hard to reach the boundary ropes, and this time on came from the bat. Nice little shot. Ridoy, despite getting the 2 wickets, has been a tad expensive for IUB.
Absolutely. Bit of a attempt there of footwork by the long off fielder. Just didn't get that one away. Ridoy is trying to find his line properly, in which channel he has to re-bowl that one. Didn't release that one.
Ridoy preparing for the next delivery. Conceded a 4 just in the previous ball. A nice improvisation, beautiful late cut. Ball's nearing the boundary ropes. Someone from the deep third man had to do the mopping job. In the meantime, couple of runs being scored, or is it 3? We'll have to confirm. Couple of runs there from Joshim, takes him to 22 of 15, 65 for 2.
That's high in the air. Catching is the call. And again, just falling short. Same thing has been happening.
Aman, the captain of IUB, just falls a bit short. Comes up and says wasn't possible to reach the delivery, so the flight of the ball, so catch wasn't possible. There, some turn and bounce extracted by Ridoy, but nicely negotiated. Another single being taken, soft push, slide inside edge onto the mid-wicket region. Gives him another single. MSCA so far has been dominating proceedings with the run rate over 7.5.
Another attempt of late cut there in the last delivery of this over. But couldn't connect. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, 67, with a loss of 2 wickets after 9 overs.
Nine overs gone. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, 67 for 2. Joshim and Ratul, stalwarts of the team. As mentioned before, has Premier League playing experience. The ones who the other teammates will be looking up to build this innings and take it to a proper destination, a big score that his team can defend.
Again, Moinul comes back and the ball started keeping low. Same thing has been happening one after another, one after another. And just going past the off stump.
Excellent turn achieved by Moinul. Just nearly brushing the outside edge of the batter. Tried to steal a single there, Ratul, not being able to find the gaps. Bit of pressure put onto the batters now. The inner circle fielders being a bit more active. Saw a few sloppy fielding efforts from them during the power play, but after that, they've been good with their fielding and catching so far.
A quick run taken there. This is good. This is very good running. The communication has been good. And the fielding side has nothing to do with this. Joshim has the big smile on his face after stealing that single.
Well played so far. 23 of 17. Nice contribution coming into bat at number 3. MSCA 68 for 2, nearing the halfway mark of their innings. Won the toss and elected to bat the Group A encounter of the Life Springs Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Rush Bangla Consultancy. Going for a quick double here. Nice effort on the field as well from the batters. No confusion out there. 2 more runs added to the scorecard. Alif, for a batter, you really have to be proactive in the way you respond to calls and try and gain each and every run for your team. That's what these batters are doing so far.
Exactly. They're doing it quite comfortably. The communication, both have been so good so far. Moino is trying to give some flight to tempt the batsman. Let's see a bit of foot movement. Trying to Track that one away towards the leg side. Misses it. End of this over. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy 70 with a loss of 2 wickets after 10.
Is it going to be a rocking performance by MSCA, or will IUB come back? The story will unfold for the next 10 overs of the innings. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy winning the toss, selecting to bat first, scoring 70, the loss of the two openers. Right now, it's a partnership between Ratul and Joshim that's taking them, steering them through the middle overs. Ridoy, the first ball, again, nice and tight, just outside the off stump, a little bit of turn and bounce.
Thought of a second run by the non-striker, but wasn't possible on that occasion. Going for the second delivery, outside off, cuts it away, straight to the fielder. Another quick single taken. This is the thing they have been doing so well in the middle. Good combination, good communication as well, and the results are quite positive so far.
Milking the singles of the spinners. I think trying to minimize the number of dot balls would be of paramount importance for these two batters. Another single taken, just a soft nudge into the mid-wicket gap. Trying to find out the one bad ball in the over that can be dispatched to the boundary. And in all honesty, one big shot and over already takes the run rate above 7 or 8.
There's a loud appeal, and yes, up goes the finger, and again, Ridoy gives the breakthrough, and the batsman, he's not happy. He's saying there wasn't any nick, but the umpire says there was.
Well, the batter still doesn't want to get off the field. The captain's disappointed, nodding his head, not very happy at the decision of the umpire. But definitely the umpire has heard something. Maybe a sound of the outside edge. The good take by the keeper nonetheless behind the wicket. He was very proactive behind the wicket to take that catch. Instantly, they all went up. Ridoy goes for scoring just 5 from the 10 deliveries he's faced. Another wicket down for Masco Shakib. 72 for 3.
Ratul, he's not happy. The dismissed batsman. Rifat, the next man in. Into the middle. All of 3 wickets have been taken by Hriday. He has given breakthrough consistently to IUB, Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. 72 for 3 after 10.4 overs. Played straight towards bowler.
Good tight bowling from Hriday. Right arm off spinner. Bagging 3 wickets so far, having a great start to the tournament. That's gone. Nice take in the long off region. Another one bites the dust. The batter comes and goes. Disappointment for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. On the other hand, Hriday celebrates his fourth, getting all 4 wickets that has fallen for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. Second part of the innings looking a bit grim for them. Excellent from Hriday and another nice catch taken.
As we were saying, Hriday has been a bit expensive, but he has given breakthroughs consistently to IUB. And again, another wicket. 2 wickets in this over. Ali, the new batter in.
As the new batter comes in, definitely have to congratulate SPS Group for attempting to organize this tournament. The Indian origin games and sports organizer throughout the world, especially in South Asia, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, working as well in Russia through the SPS Group, although it's originated in India, but the main icon cardiologist Dr. Sairul Khan has taken the initiative to make sure that games and sports should be more exciting than before. Dr. Sairul is a sports lover and has been working in this sector since the 21st century. And in India, SPS Group has their own cricket academy ground along with their own games and sports complex. We're backed on that. New over begins. First ball dispatched to the boundary. Bisects the fielder at a long off and deep extra cover. 4 signaled by the umpire there. Welcome runs.
The first delivery of the leg spinner, and that has been punished for the boundary. He'll be under a bit of pressure there for the first time. We have been watching a leggy there with the classes. Second delivery of this over. That's a good delivery there. Right on the money. Straight to the cover region fielder. Jersey number 1. Milad, his name. The wrist spinner. Again in a good lane. Bit of turn there as well. There was an outside edge. The ball went to the deep third man region just for a single. This has been a very good delivery by Milad.
Excellent one. Full onto the off stump, tempting the batter to drive it to the covers, taking that outside edge. A tad full from Milad, has been bowling full since the beginning. Conceded just at 4 runs, but after that, 2 good comeback deliveries from him. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, 77 for 3.
It was short. There was an attempt of pulling that one away. Just failed. Kept a bit low. And as we can see, there's a slip in the place. After that turning delivery, which was turning away from the batsman, right-hander. Straight to the long off region. Will just be a single. This has been a good start by Milad. He has considered a boundary in the very first delivery of his over. But this has been a good comeback. What do you think, Parvez?
Definitely a good comeback from the leg spinner and always puts a smile to my face to see a leg spinner bowl. It's a difficult art. It's a dying art in Bangladesh's context. We'd be really glad to have some leg spinners in the ranks coming up for the future. Milad ends his over. Just a single taken from it. Solid over from the leggy. 79 for 3 Masco Shakib after 12. A spin from the other end as well. First time we're seeing Muller getting himself ready for the next over. 13th of the innings. Right arm off spin slash slow medium. It's good fielding from his own bowling. Start to the over. Current run rate 6.58. IUBians have really been able to pull down the run rate, which was at 10 during the power plays, and then through the middle overs have tightened the screws.
Good sportsmanship. We're watching. Respect towards your opponent. Shabab is the new batter in the crease. Faced couple of deliveries. Just got off the mark from round the wicket. Just trying to create that angle. Bit of misfield there, but doesn't cost any run.
It's a proper defensive angle being bowled by Saad. Round the wicket again. Quicker one outside the off stump. Too wide outside the off stump, according to the umpire's judgment. Another extra added there from Saad. Shabab preparing for the next one. That's gone! Over the top, over long on. Massive shot from Shabab. Gets his team going.
Absolutely, just went down on his knees and just clearing the infield for a flat 6. What a good shot this has been by Shabab. And he moves on to 7 from just 4 deliveries. Again thought of the same shot. Just pushed towards the onside just for a single. Muller will be under a bit of pressure there.
Nice rotation of the strike by Shabab. Getting a 6 and then taking a single of the very next ball. Keeping the pressure on. Another easy single being picked up this time by Joshim. It's the highest run scorer for MSCA so far with 34. Projected score still showing around the 140 mark, which would be a very competitive total.
Oh, got an edge. There will be a chase. Thought of a second one, but they will just get one. So that concludes the over of the Muller. He has considered 11 run, bit of expensive. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, 90 of 3 wickets after 13.
Big thank you to the broadcast partners T Sports, and of course a big thank you to the organizers SPS Group, who are the sister concern of the Rush Bangla Consultancy that has been the main organizer of the tournament. Speaking of SPS Group, it has its own academy and cricket ground along with games and sports complex in India. An Indian international cricketer SK Mohammad Shahrukh had done a lot for organizing the Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Live Springs, safe and pure mineral drinking water, which finished on the 27th November in Kolkata. And as I speak, has another innings finished. Another one bites the dust. Joshim, the top scorer, has to go.
Muller was the fielder, takes an easy catch. And Shabab, he departs, not Joshim. And the first wicket of the first delivery of the second over of Milad. This has been a very good start.
Yet another wicket gone. Shabab goes cheaply this time. Wicket for the spinner Milad. Right in the beginning of his second over. Vital, vital wicket there for the leggy. Would encourage him a lot. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy had won the toss, elected to bat first and are 90 for 4 now in the 14th over.
Abdullah, the new batter in. Again, that kept very low. He played onto his back foot, just pushed that one away towards the offside. He will get a single there. These low deliveries can be deadly for the batsman.
The Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021 had already been organized in Kolkata, India. The India phase is completed. Now we're into the Bangladesh phase, the first day of the 10-day event, final of which will be held on the 28th of December 2021. As we see another single being taken there, dealing in singles at the moment. New partnership has to be forged. And it's time now for Bangladesh as we speak to have the Dominators Cup. And SPS Group is in action again. And in Bangladesh, Rouge Bangla Consultancy has taken this initiative to make the event a success. The director of Rouge Bangla Consultancy, Engineer Dr. Dewan Mehdi Hassan, had taken this responsibility. So far, so good. Just a few more words about Rouge Bangla Consultancy. Has been working with different universities throughout the world, especially European universities as well as Russian universities since 2001. The icon of the SPS Group, Dr. Cyril Khan, had shared his lifelong experience with the medicine specialist Dr. Prince Mia for some upcoming events in 2022. So you can look out for that as well. In the meantime, some good cricket being played in the middle.
That's the end of the Milad's over. He has bowled extremely well. Just conceded 2 runs and a wicket there in the very first ball. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, 92 in the loss of 4 wickets after 14. The current run rate is 6.57 and the projected score is 131. Let's see what they can achieve till the very end.
Heading into the crunch time of the game. 14 overs gone. MSCA 92 for 4. First ball full and straight from Sadi, aka Muller. First ball driven onto the long on region for a single there. Easy run for Joshim, who looks very set right now. 29 balls he played for his 36.
Wide down the leg side. The keeper misses it as well, but fielded well. No chance of a run there. Muller has been expensive in his first over. Considered 11 runs. Again a short delivery. Just pushed towards the mid-wicket region. Moinul the fielder.
Good shot for a single. Drag that ball from outside off stump, trying to find the gap in the mid-wicket cow corner area. Improvisation did not work in this case for Joshim. Tried to scoop that ball behind the keeper's head, but just couldn't get that connection with the ball. Nice comeback from Sadi.
Cuts it away. Straight to the fielder there. Thought of a single. Well fielded. Good throw there as well. As we can see, Muller, he's not big spinner of the ball. He's just bowling straight and into the wicket. Bit of turn on this occasion. Straight to the long off region just for a single. Mehdi, the fielder. This has been the last delivery of this over by Muller. Again wide, cuts it away.
Ball actually missed the bat on that occasion. Good take by the keeper behind the stumps. Yet another over gone. Good comeback by Sadi. Conceding 11 of his first over. Just concedes 3 runs from The 15th. 94 for 4. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. Current run rate just above 6. They need to maybe push on the accelerator button from here on.
The leggy Milad has been brought back, has bowled so well so far. Dances down the wicket, bit of defensive looking shot towards the mid wicket region just for a single there. Fielded of his own bowling, has bowled well, has taken an important wicket. Not a big turner of the ball, but has been bowling in the good channel.
That's it straight. Is it straight enough? Just one bounce to the fielder at long on, Sadi. Throws the ball back. Milad having a wry smile there. Thought he'd got another wicket, but not so in this instance. That's down the leg. The umpire would definitely call it for a wide. Good job by the keeper. Diving to his left, trying to stop some bias that has happened previously in this game.
Going for the third delivery. Short, pulled away, that's high in the air. And taken, oh my words! How did he miss this one? This has been gone for a boundary. This is absolutely sloppy.
Mohaiminul won't be able to show his face at the moment. That was a dolly. Standing right behind the ball, just underneath the ball. Evaded his hands. Rolled onto the boundary. That's insult to injury, it must be said. Could have taken a catch instead. Concedes 4 runs. Milad must be feeling very unlucky at the moment. Another slog, trying to play against the turn. Really did not get bat on ball this time, Jashim. 42 from 33 already, becoming a very, very important innings for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy.
He'll be eyeing for finishing the innings. That's a pull shot, there's the fielder, but he won't get this one. One bounce to the boundary, another 4. Milad would be so unhappy. Short delivery and got the treatment.
Well, Milad, just after he could have got Jashim, now has to concede a couple of boundaries after that dropped catch. That's it straight again with a wideish long off region. Relay fielding effort from the fielders down there. Couldn't stop a couple of runs though. Moving on to 48 now. Jashim might be the scorer of the first 50 in the tournament. Can we see this? Previous game we saw opener Shakib of Stanford University scored 48. So that's the highest score so far. Mohammad Jashim has scored 48, equaling the top score over there. 109 for 4, Masco Shakib Academy of Cricket after 16 overs.
They have been performing well, had a good start, though the bowlers have restricted them from scoring quick runs of IUB. Only 4 overs left. They'll be eyeing to cross the 150 limit, and the main man, MD Jashim, would love to finish things off for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. Muller has been brought back. Right arm off spinner. Straight as an arrow. Let's see where it goes. Well fielded in the deep. Will just be a single.
Mohammad Jashim bringing in all his Premier League playing experience into this game, guiding this innings through, being the sheet anchor. The other batters playing around him. Very, very vital innings. Cricket is a game of partnerships, be it with the bat or the ball. Even in the shortest format, T20, someone has to hold the anchor. That's what's being done by Mohammad Jashim at the moment. Another single taken by Abdullah, bringing Jashim back on strike. Sloppy fielding there. Gets his single. Very quick single taken. Left to confirm who scored that. Abdullah it was. Moving on to 5 from 10 deliveries, and now Joshim standing right in front of the first half century of this tournament.
There's a late cut. There will be a single. Oh, bit of miscommunication there. And this has been another run out there. Abdullah, the non-striker, he is departing. And this is absolutely sloppy. Total miscommunication. And he has to cost his wicket.
Niloy supposed to be the new batter in. We will be confirming that in a while. Meanwhile, yet another delivery by the off-spinner Sadi. A single being taken, and is that the half century? We'll have to confirm that as well. Mohammad Joshim has been the mainstay for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy so far. Yes, he's reached his 50 from 39, an excellent innings. Last ball of the over yields a single as well. That taken by Niloy. End of the over after 17, 114 for 5. An excellent 50 from Mohammad Joshim. Niloy giving him company for the last 3 overs of the game.
This has been an absolute brilliant innings by Joshim, carrying his team just from the right of the beginning of this match. He would love to finish things off. The bowlers of IUB will be eyeing to get his wicket, especially the leg spinner Milad has bowled well, though conceded a couple of boundaries there in the previous over, though there was a drop chance, missed chance in fact.
The men in deep blue and black, Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, need to think of what score they would feel would be safe enough in this wicket. Gets the first run there, driving it too long on. Big shot maybe around the corner. Joshim on strike, a low delivery but nicely pulled. The timing was good but couldn't pierce the gap. Fielder absolutely on point in the cow corner region. Throwing it back with force, just keeping the batters just satisfied with a single.
Niloy, a solid defensive looking shot, well fielded there as well by Moinul, the left-arm orthodox spinner. Appreciation by his teammates, cheering up. The fourth delivery of this over. Went for a big shot that's very high in the air and gets the treatment.
Exceptional shot there. Timing was great. There was a fielder in the long on region, but the ball went way above his head there. Niloy with another well-timed shot. Bit on the pump right now, Moinul. Has to adjust his line, bowled a bit short right there. The batters had to settle for just a single. That was a big shot onto the 18th over.
Joshim would be looking for that kind of shots. As he said, he scored his 50. Went for the pull that's high in the air, but will land safely. Again in the cow corner region, the fielder Mehdi collects that one away. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, 124 for 5. after 18.
The Group A encounter between Masco Shakib Cricket Academy and Independent University Bangladesh Cricket Club. The other team in this group is Discovery Cricket Club. 3 teams per group, a total of 12 teams playing in 4 different groups. Take all those catches, balls falling right and left on no man's land.
Again, bit of movement. Went for a big shot there. Just missed the line. Mular would be happy. The delivery was not that good, but didn't get the treatment as well. Again, outside off, high in the air, and good stop there by the fielder. Just a single.
Bit of a tired looking shot from Mohammad Joshim. Had been on the crease for a long time, nearly played half of the innings faced by Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. Good bowling. For once I thought it was a return catch, but excellent reflex shown by Sadi.
Again, went for the big shot that's very high in the air. There's a fielder and takes it quite comfortably. This time he gets the wicket. The ball is not falling in no man's land.
Zakaria coming back on the bowling attack. End of the previous over. Last ball yielding a wicket for Muller. 6 wickets down now. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy have to face the last over. Projected score has drastically come down now. At this rate, they'll be able to score 134, which could be competitive, but would feel they've maybe scored at least 15 runs short. The last over starts. That's a huge appeal. The batter's flattened on the floor. Instantly, the keeper comes in. Aman, the captain of IUB, rubbing the initial pain off, but the batter looks in extreme pain. Not sure if he can continue.
Well, that has straightly hit in his knee. Just missed the pad, and he's having serious pain now.
It hurts, Alif. It hurts.
Absolutely, let's see. Jashim, the high scorer, he would have eyed to finish things off for Masco Shakib. Not sure he will be able to continue or not.
Good thing that he's up again. We'll have to see about his welfare, whether he'll be able to continue. Someone from the dugout is definitely out there trying to help the batter out. He's played a long innings, Mohammad Joshim. The first and only half-centurion in the tournament so far. He seems to be walking off. Or no, is he just going to grab his bat? Brave guy here, Mohammad Joshim, standing up for his team when the team needs him. 6 wickets down, has to bat with the tailenders, and still standing strong.
He's struggling, but still he is in the middle. Let's see what he does. Second delivery of this over. Just played toward the mid-wicket region. We'll get a single there.
Just 4 more deliveries to face, but I think it's a bit of a setback for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, because at this time, just with 4 balls remaining, you need batters who can run, get 2s or 3s, trying to take those risks, but Joshim seems to be hopping around, limbering into his running strides. That's high in the air again. Is there anyone underneath it? Oh, misjudged again. Could have been a wicket. Instead, it yields a single maybe. We'll be confirming that again. But
Well,
again, another catch dropped, Alif.
absolutely sloppy fielding in this innings. We have seen some amazing catches in the first match, but thereon there have been a lot of misfields, overthrows, and catch drops as well. High in the air and just clearing the infield for the maximum, and he gets the treatment. The short delivery again.
What a shot. Monster hit by Mohammad Joshim. He seems to be in pain, but he's enjoying this pain. It's a different kind of enjoyment. Mohammad Joshim not bothering to run for singles or doubles, just clubbering the balls out of the park. Exceptional batting, hard hitting from Mohammad Joshim. Came to bat at number 3, being the hero for his team right now. 135 for 6.
Wide down the leg side. They will get a bye run there. Thought of a second, but Joshim is struggling. He won't be able to run fast. He'll have to be happy with the single there. Just 2 balls remaining. Syed will face. Let's see what he does. Will he go for the big shot? Or will just try to get the strike back to the said batsman Joshim?
Guilty of bowling a wide. Zakaria has to re-bowl that. Nicely slogged onto the mid-wicket region. Quite a few bounces to the fielder in the mid-wicket. Fielding from the deep. A nice throw back by Mehdi. Took a very good catch just a little while ago. Mohammad Joshim back on strike for the last delivery of Masco Shakib Cricket Academy's innings. Is this what they thought they would reach? 138 for 6 so far. The last ball coming up of their innings. Zakaria, right arm fast. On the slot, hit straight down the ground. The ball is nowhere to be seen. Onto the skies. And no one's bothering to go to look for it. A humongous 6 by Mohammad Joshim to finish off the innings. He struts off proudly with a well-made 67 from 48. Quite a few lusty blows in the end. Having taken that big shot on his feet, seemed like he wouldn't be fit to bat, but after that, look at the monstrosity of the batter. Exceptional T20 batting here, Alif. And the target again now, 145. Just a run more than what was given in the previous match, but nonetheless a very, very good score to provide by Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. It ends at 144 for 6.
Undoubtedly, and all credit goes to Joshim. He batted till the very end and played a brilliant innings. He was struggling, not sure he will be able to field or not, but let's see. The target is 145, in 20 overs. We will be back after the innings break. Goodbye.
Welcome back. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy scored 144 for 6, so the target for IUB Cricket Club 145 from 20 overs. Decent total on the board. Good run chase on the cards here. It's a late afternoon. Just final preps being done before the batting innings of IUB about to begin. Life Springs Dominators Cup 2021 powered by Rouge Bangla Consultancy. Day 1, match number 2, Group A encounter between MSCA and IUB Cricket Club. Modest target of 145 to be defended by IUB, who won the toss and elected to bat first. Ali with the first ball, top edge. Would it call for some trouble? Not so far. First runs on the board. Exciting start to the second innings already. Trying to go for a big one. Mehdi not finding the meat of the bat, but finding the gap to get his first runs, get his team off the mark. Both IUB and MSCA fielding strong 11s, trying to win the first game of the tournament to get a good start.
Aman comes back in the strike, the opening partner of Mehdi, the left-handed batsman. Just watching the field set placement. Oh, got an edge there, and he will get 4 runs in the very first delivery of he faced. Lucky runs, but doesn't really matter. He will get 4, and this has been the first boundary of this innings.
That was a good delivery. Really punished for something that he hasn't done. Ali would be really feeling dejected at this point. Excellent delivery. Just on middle stump, getting that extra bounce and the edge of the batter. The field placement for him. Third man was up in the circle. Ball beats him to the boundary. First 4 of the innings for IUB. That's good timing again. Another gap found. Another boundary hit. Aman, you beauty. An exceptionally timed shot on his legs. Cracked into that pull shot. Consecutive boundaries by Aman. A rocking start for IUB in this run chase. If you can recall, Alif, in the beginning, MSCA also started off with a flyer. They were on 29 for no loss after 3 overs. IUB going on the same path within the power play. The bowler having a slight discussion with the captain Ratul out there. Has to bowl onto the stumps. Can't go leg stumpish.
He's under pressure. Let's see what he does. Outside off, played again in the air. That's high. There will be a chase. And done well in the end. They will get a couple of runs. But credit goes to the fielder for saving a couple of runs for his team. Aman, he's on the charge right from the beginning of this match. And Manik, the fast bowler, is under pressure.
Life Springs Dominators Cup 2021 powered by Rouge Bangla Consultancy, a sister concern of SPS Group, broadcasting partner T Sports and Creek Heroes. Hopefully you've been along with us the entire day, enjoying the show of cricket by these youngsters out here. Another one outside off stump, a play and a miss. Trying to go for a big Hollywood drive there, Aman. Couldn't have that connection that he wished for. And Ali conceding the first boundary through an edge, but the next one was a rank long hop from his end.
Again went for the big shot and misses it. Let's see what he does now. Again, same shot. Though the line was a bit different. But he's not going to hang on. He's in the attacking mode. But meanwhile, the first over is done and dusted. IUB are 11 for no loss after first over.
The SPS Group is an Indian origin games and sports organizer throughout the world, especially working in South Asia, including countries like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Nepal, as well as Russia. Though the SPS Group originated in India, but its main icon cardiologist, Dr. Cyril Khan, has taken the initiative to make sure games and sports should be more exciting than before. The icon of SPS Group, as we mentioned, Dr. Cyril Khan, is a sports lover who's been working since the beginning of the 21st century in this regard. So coming back to that, second over starts. On the up, beautiful cover drive, stand and deliver. Mehdi finds the gap, the ball rockets onto the boundary. Beautiful shot to start off the second over. Niloy straight away under pressure. IUB caught a flying start. From one end it was Aman, and now Mehdi comes to the party.
Just timing on that occasion. Perfectly placed and perfectly timed as well. Gets the result. Niloy going for the second delivery there. Played well. Defensive looking shot onto his back foot. No chance of run there. Abdullah the fielder.
Picking the batter back. Pulled his length bit on the shorter side. Not giving away any kind of room there. So the batters were really looking in form. Both Mehdi and Aman playing some glorious shots. 3 boundaries scored so far from the first 8 balls of the IUB run chase. Slower delivery on the off stump. Nicely negotiated there. Intelligent bowling by Niloy. Change of pace. Trying to bamboozle the batter. 130 needed from 111 deliveries. In India, SPS Group has their own cricket academy and cricket ground along with their own games and sports complex. So that's a very big achievement from their end. Indian professor and cricketer SK Mohammad Shahrukh has done a lot to organize the Live Springs Dominators Cup events, the last of which ended in Kolkata on the 27th of November in India. And now it's time for Bangladesh having a great tournament. The day one has been an unprecedented success so far. And Rouge Bangla Consultancy has taken the initiative to make this tournament a success.
That's high in the air, and this has been the first wicket for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. Niloy, the fast bowler, has done the trick for them. And Mehdi was looking so good, has departed.
A very good change in length there. Enticed the batsman into the pool. There was the trap set there on the square leg region, right on the boundary ropes, within the power plays. You have to be really effective in setting your fields up, and that was a perfect trap set up for Mehdi, and he fell for it. Aman on the other side stranded. 10 from 5 deliveries, the first wicket down for IUB. Trying to go for big shots right away, trying to make use of the power plays. Paying the price. Niloy gets his man. Required run rate is just above 7, but the current run rate is 9 per over, which is more than enough for IUB. Need to conserve some wickets now. MSCA won't be an easy task to deal with. They've got a lot of variety in their bowling ranks. Starting off with 2 fast bowlers from both ends. Tad bit expensive, but the breakthrough can change it all. Can be the turning point of the game. The new batter in. We'll try to make sure who he is, but of course has to be one of the experienced ones. Usually at number 3 you see the experienced batters coming in. Shourab seen the non-striking end now. Aman on strike. The big burly left-hander hit some good shots in the first over he faced so far. 130 needed from 110 deliveries for Independent University Bangladesh Cricket Club.
Two more delivery to go to finish this over. Aman will face. Again went for the big shot. That's very high in the air and out of the ground for the maximum. Again right from the middle of the willow. And a big shot and big six.
Exceptional hit there by Yaman. Monster hit right in the slot. The ball has to be reused because I don't think anyone's going to find that one. Sent it out of the park straight as an arrow. Beautiful timing from Shorov. From Aman, pardon me.
A new ball has been brought. The previous one was lost. Let's see what Aman does this time. Again, oh, there was a clear nick. The wicketkeeper misses it completely, and he will be guilty of that one. That should have been taken.
Flying behind the stumps, the wicketkeeper. And what happened over there, we'll have to see. Keeper being congratulated by his teammates there, but that was a valiant effort that could have yielded a wicket. So far, so good. From the perspective of IUB, lost their opener in the process, but still trying to be aggressive on the ground, trying to make full use of the power plays. 124 runs required now from 109 balls. Is there one ball left in the over? We'll have to see. No, the over has been completed. 22 for 1. We were talking about Rouge Bangla Consultancy. The director of Rouge Bangla Consultancy and the vice president of the Russian Cricket Board, engineer Dr. Dewan Mehdi Hassan, has taken the responsibility to get this tournament rolling in Bangladesh. Rouge Bangla Consultancy had been working with different universities throughout the world, especially European universities as well as Russian universities since 2001. The icon of SPS Group, cardiologist Dr. Sairul Khan, as we've mentioned before, has shared his lifelong experience with the medicine specialist Dr. Prince Mia for some upcoming events in 2022, so watch out for those as well. In the future, SPS Group wants to arrange all format games throughout the world, so it's a global initiative being taken by them. It's also to be mentioned that the whole world has faced the COVID pandemic in the last few years, but despite that, cricketers have taken extra effort in keeping the training going and go on. Another wicket falls. Trying to hit it big this time. Doesn't get the meaty part of the bat. The ball was skied up in the air. Another catching opportunity not missed by MSCA. Ratul gets his wicket. Second wicket falls. The two openers back in the hut.
That was a misjudged shot. Went very high in the air and taken quite comfortably in the end by the fielder. Aman departs for just 17 from 8 deliveries. IUB 22 for 1.
Crucial wicket at a crucial time. Wickets keep on falling while the runs keep on piling as well, but as we've seen in the previous game, if you lose early wickets, it's very tough to come back, especially when you're doing a run chase. In the meantime, it's also worth mentioning that the main icon of the SPS Group, cardiologist Dr. Sairul Khan from Moscow, has wished the very best for all the players, the management, the staff, the organizers, the spectators that are enjoying this excellent event, and has provided his warm welcome wishes for the excellency of the Bangladesh universities for their games and sports participation along with their educational activities, and has congratulated everyone in that resort.
Ratul, the bowler, has taken the wicket of Aman. Moinul, the new batter in, just onto his legs. Just roll off the wrist there. Straight to the fielder, no chance of run.
That's a good delivery. Onto the pads, keeping it tight, bowling quicker through the air. Ratul coming in round the wicket. Another appeal. Might have pitched outside leg. The umpire says not out. The new batter in. Actually, both are new batters right now. Saurabh and Moin will have a big responsibility to rebuild the innings. And we've seen the colors change in a T20 game very quick, just in a span of a couple of deliveries. The momentum shifts, and when that happens, you need to get hold of that.
Absolutely. Going for the fifth delivery, wide down the leg side. The umpires will surely extend his arms. He will be disappointed. Bowled so well throughout the over. Won't left to concede an extra run.
Captain Ratul trying to lead from the front, getting his first wicket in the game. A slip for him. Not a lot of turn. Again down the leg. A bit of lack of discipline and is holding his left hamstring. Maybe struggling a bit physically, Ratul. Going back to over the wicket. Assuring his wicketkeeper that he's still fit and good to go. Straightish arm bowling action for Ratul. Very high bowling action, high arm. That was full and onto the stumps, softly driven by Shorav to the covers. No runs being able to be taken from that. Required run rate moves above 7 now.
Hasn't opened his account yet. Sure off. Oh, again, bit of turn and bounce. Tried to roll that one way. Misses it completely. No run. So Ratul conceded 2 runs from this over. IUB 24 in the loss of 2 wickets after 3 overs.
Bit of chit chat going around before potential bowling change. It's a very important time in the game. 3 overs of the power play gone. It's a 50-50 success for both teams, must be said. Independent University Cricket Club. They have scored at 8 per over, but lost 2 wickets in the process. A couple of the top order batters have bitten the dust. Back in the hut. Now it's all up to Shorav and Moinul to forge a partnership here. Trying to sail this rocking boat closer.
Shorav, the left-handed batsman. Short delivery. That should have been pulled away. Don't know why he played a defensive shot there. But nevertheless, the bowler will be happy. That has not been punished.
That was a long hop. A rank long hop, not punished, so bowler would definitely feel a bit relieved. Coming in round the wicket, not a lot of turn, not trying to give a lot of revs on the ball, but just trying to keep his line and length accurate. Right on the base of the off stump. Moinul had no way but to defend at it.
Again, just glided down towards the leg side. Bit of pad there, I think. Let's wait for the signal of the umpire. No signal given. That was from the bat. The dressing room of IUB. They are in a good position now. Scored 24 runs, but have lost a couple of wickets. Important wickets, in fact. 2 new batters in the crease. Just trying to rebuild the innings. And let's see how long they can do it.
Azizul, right arm off spinner. Trying to bowl at a quicker trajectory, not giving it a lot of flight. Making life difficult for the batters to score runs. It's very important to hold your fort during power plays. Slip for him, outside off stump. The umpire calls for a wide. Touch and go for Azizul in that instance. A bit too wide for his liking. 25 for 2 now, Independent University of Bangladesh.
Short, played towards the offside. There's an infielder in the deep, and he will get 4 runs for that. A loose delivery and gets the treatment properly. Azizul will not be happy, but Shorav would be a really happy guy to open up his account.
Exceptional shot there, especially when you look at the offside. So packed. There are fielders all over the place, and he yet finds the gap. Timing was very good. Played it on the up. This time, trying to put a stand and deliver slash outside off stump. The ball turned ever so slightly, and that was enough for the batter to mistime his shot. Shorav inspects 4 from 7 deliveries so far.
Again plays towards the offside, bit of fumble in the field, but doesn't cost any run. So that's the end of the over. IUB 30 for 2.
6 runs came from this over of Azizul, including that glorious cover drive played by Shorav on the up. 115 runs required from 96 deliveries. Required run rate creeping up, 7.19 as it currently stands. 8 wickets in hand. Big run chase still in the offer. 115 needed from 96 deliveries. Has to be calculated. Partnerships has to be built. On the other hand, MSCA will be looking to get those breakthroughs and put some hurdles in the run chase of IUB.
Azizul
back with his next over. On the up, inside out, one bounce onto the deep extra cover boundary. No chance being given there by Shorav. Seemed like he was waiting for that half volley outside off stump. Fleed his bat onto it. Beautiful shot for 4.
glorious, absolutely glorious. He just used the crease properly and gets himself a boundary there. Ratul will be under pressure. Driven towards the offside. No chance of run there. Dot ball would release a bit of pressure on Ratul, but he will look for wickets.
Captain of the Shakib Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, Ratul. Another delivery that doesn't yield in any scoring shot from the batter. He's clearly struggling there. His left hamstring now. Most probably won't be able to bowl the rest of the over. Big setback for MSCA at this moment. The captain unable to continue his over. Abdullah being given the responsibility to complete the rest of the 3 deliveries in the over. Bowling within the power plays. It's a sad, sorry sight. Ratul has been ushered off out of the ground. Seems like the problem is more serious than initially anticipated. And without their captain, will there be a response from MSCA? That is to be seen. But in the meantime, should definitely be congratulating SPS Group. And of course, Rush Bangla Consultancy, who's a sister concern of SPS Group, that has been the organizer for this tournament. The Indian phase of this tournament finished in Kolkata on 27th November of this year. And this tournament started from today and will be ending on the 28th of December. And we will find out who the champions of the first ever Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021 is. Till then, you'll have to tune in to T Sports for the exclusive broadcasting partner of this event, bringing it to you on YouTube and other online platforms.
Abdullah, the fast bowler, onto the fates. Oh, bit of a piece there. Just fell short again.
Bit of extra bounce, tennis ball bounce generated by Abdullah. Captain using a fast bowler to complete his 3 balls of spin. An interesting move by MSCA.
The second last delivery of this over. Wide, very wide. That will surely be signaled as a wide delivery. He has to re-bowl that one.
Awkward, wayward from Abdullah. Way outside the off stump. Batsman went for it, chased the ball, but still couldn't reach it. And behind the wickets, you see the hero of MSCA in their batting innings, Mohammad Joshim, has a very important role to play as a batter, and now he's doing the keeping job for his team as well. 35 for 2 IUB. Abdullah to Moinul, steps out, thrashes it through the cover region, finds the gap, but a long off is also ready. Nice good throw into the hands of the non-striking end fielder. Just a single being taken. As we speak, of course, we'll have to put some special mention to the icon of the SPS group, cardiologist Dr. Sairul Khan, who has sent a very generous message from Moscow, wishing everyone all the best, wishing the tournament all the best, and congratulating everyone for their efforts.
Went for a straight shot, but could not connect that one properly. Straight to the fielder there. No chance of run. Independent University Bangladesh. 36 for 2 after 5.
Shorav and Moinul going for the partnership now. After the fall of 2 wickets, the run rate has significantly fallen off. And right now, current run rate and the required run rate are neck to neck. As you can see on the screen, 7.2 is the current run rate and the required run rate is 7.27. It's a very close encounter. If wickets are in hand, this could go down to the wire.
The second match of Group D.
It's
begging pardon, Group A. Masco Shakib Cricket Academy taking on IUB onto the legs. Just roll off the wrist there to the short fine leg region. Dot ball. Abdullah considered a couple of runs in his first over.
He's having a good day with the ball so far. Right-handed off-break bowler, short in length, pulled away. No fielder near the boundary. Fielder runs off, but can't keep the ball within the boundary ropes. An easy boundary to concede at a crucial moment in the game, the last over of the power plays. This is where IUB are trying to capitalize. Moinul gets his boundary. You can see the trophies that will be distributed among the teams. The Champions Trophy and then the runner-up trophy being displayed as well on screen. That's hit nice and straight. Back past the bowler for an easy single there.
A solid flighted delivery. Played quite comfortably towards the long off region. They have get set already. Shorav and Moinul are looking so comfortable in the middle. Azizul will be eyeing to get another breakthrough for delivery of this over. That was short, high in the air, and again in the no man's land.
Big shot, but just for a single there. Taking a couple of risks since this is the last over of the power plays. There will be a lot of boundary riders after the end of this over. And who knows what other surprises MSCA would be bringing in their bowling ranks so far. Has been a good bowling effort and yet another wicket falls. A soft dismissal there Moinul trying to play against the turn. Leading edge, soft catch in the covers. A very, very tame wicket to give away at this juncture of the game. Third wicket down for IUB Cricket Club. 42 for 3.
The flight has done the trick for them. It was a complete flighted delivery. He tries to charge that one away and costs his wicket. So Moinul departs for 11. IUB 42 for 3 after 5.5 overs. First delivery of this over, outside off. Begging pardon, last delivery of this over, outside off. A solid transfer defense there. And this concludes the sixth over. The power play has been done and dusted. IUB 42 for 2 after 6. Independent University of Bangladesh are going in a very good run rate of 7.2. The request rate is 7.27. So they are up for it. The first delivery in the good length, straight to the fielder there. A bit of confusion. Oh, direct hit could have been very, very interesting there. Again, miscommunication between the batters in the middle. Needs to be more careful. They can't afford to lose any wicket now. Again, pitched in the leg stump. Bit of turn there. Played toward the mid-wicket region. Another dot ball. Has been bowling well. Jayed.
Left arm orthodox. This time an arm delivery. Went on with the arm. No turn whatsoever. Sure of bamboozled by that. Thankfully, the ball did not crush onto the stumps. Yet another chance created by Zayed. Excellent bowling so far.
Absolutely brilliant. He hasn't conceded any run and has been troubling the batsman. Playing towards the long on region. There has been a quick throw. No chance of the second run there. Jayed Uday has been bowling so well. Saad Ibn Mosharraf Muller, the new batter in, can hit big shots. Has a lot of powers in his arm. Ooh, bit of turn there and kept very, very low. He is completely surprised. The batter Muller has a big smile in his face as he's not understanding what's happening.
This lack of bounce has been on and off throughout the day. Another flighted delivery, slight appeal for a leg before, but umpire won't be responding to that. Yet another over completed, 44 for 3. IUB need 102 runs from 78 balls. This tournament in day one already creating a buzz and excitement all throughout social media. And the official broadcast partner T Sports showing live and exclusive footage of the game on YouTube platform. You'll be able to find out what these young talents from all these universities and academies are doing in Bangladesh. Big step for them, an excellent opportunity for cricket in winter in Bangladesh. Hopefully from here we may find our next big cricketing stars of the country. The new over begins. Extra turn. Again, the ball keeping low. Shorov tried to drive it through the offside, but just finding the edge. That's some extra bounce generated. Tennis bat looking shot there. Tried to hit it through covers, but just found the fielder in the long off. Ball reaching him on the bounce. Shorov moves to 7 from 14. He has to get a move on.
Muller hasn't opened his account yet. For delivery he faced. Pushed towards the long off region. Will get a single. The throws have been so fast of the fielders of Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. They are not giving any chance of second run in any delivery.
That's again flighted. Trying to entice the batsman to go big. But there's a fielder in the cover within the 30-yard circle, so no run there for Shorov. Still waiting for that big shot in the over. Pulled away nicely behind square, but the fielder was up to it within the 30-yard circle. A nice dive and take. Just restricting the batters to a single.
Tall guy there in the short fine leg region. MD going for the fifth delivery, went for the slog sweep, misses it, and again the ball is keeping so low. This has been happening so often in this match and throughout the day as well, and this has been a serious problem for the batsman. And the over of MD is done and dusted. IUB 46 for 3 after 8.
"85 minutes have been allocated for each of the teams to complete their 20 overs. Both teams still being well on time. New over from the tall left arm orthodox spinner. Just tucking it round the corner behind square for a single. Dealing in singles at the moment, Shorov and Saad, aka Muller. Trying to look at the field placements, have to find the gap in order to get some big runs, big shots. Required run rate moving up to 8.28 now.
Short and wide. Again he tried to drag that one away towards the leg side and again misses it. He is not happy. The wicketkeeper is off to the bowler. Had a little bit of chat there.
Jayadullah, tall left arm orthodox spinner. Bangladesh has seen a lot of left arm orthodox spinners over the years. Notable mentions. That's an appeal there for an outside edge, for caught behind, but the umpire says it's not out. Again, some turn and bounce. The previous ball kept low. This one bounced slightly a bit more, making it difficult for the batters right now. Steps out, heaves it. Will he get the distance? Is it a catch? Yes. Diving low down in mid-off. Long off, actually. Gets the catch. And Saad's innings comes to a sad end. Has to go back to the dugout now. Another wicket falls for IUB Cricket Club. Struggling in this run chase. 98 runs still more needed from 68 balls. Required run rate moving up ever so slightly, 8.65 at the moment. Shorov stranded on the other end for his 9 runs from 17 deliveries. Not a very good strike rate, that's to be mentioned. Has to up the tempo now. 4 for 47, top order collapsing for IUB. Have to be a big task for the middle order and the tail now. Take this innings back on track.
Jayadullah going for the fifth delivery of this over. The new batter in the crease. Oh, almost got an edge there. The batters are struggling to play his ball, and he has been bowling so well, troubling the batsman consistently.
Exceptional bowling there from Zayed Ullah. Quickly finishing his overs as well. Most probably modeled his bowling action based on Indian superstar Ravindra Jadeja. The high arm bowling action there. Bit of a miscommunication between the batters, but nonetheless completes a single. It's tough to be on the crease right now. Yet another over completed. Hridoy and Shorov in the crease. Hridoy has just gone off the mark. One from one delivery. Strike rate of 100. Shorov playing at a strike rate of 50. Just 9 from 18. Has to really push the accelerator button right now. Very good bowling spells from the spinners on both ends. The two left arm spinners really tightening the screws on the runs.
Jayat comes back onto the feet again. Low full toss. Played toward the long on region. Will get a single there. Shore off the batter. Scored 10 runs from 18 deliveries with this single. He's going so slow. His strike rate needs to be a bit better.
Current run rate stands at 5.33, which is not good enough from IUB's perspective. Hridoy, left-handed middle order batter. In the crease now. Taking a bit of time, trying to see the fielders in their positions. Mohammad with the next delivery. Nice and tight on the off stump. The cover drive just finds the fielder within the 30-yard circle.
Third delivery of the over. Oh, bit of turn there. Wide down the leg side. The line and the length should have been a bit better. But anyways, he's generating some turn and bounce. Again, wide delivery in the same line and the same result as well.
Mohammad struggling to bowl against the left-hander. Struggling for his line. Most of the times turning it a bit too much, but this time he finds the gap. Fantastic shot. Read the bounce of the ball. Rank long hop, rocked onto the back foot and smashed it through cow corner there. Hridoy with a sparkling boundary. His first. IUB trying to get a move on now. Went past 50. 55 for 4.
That was a very bad delivery by Hridoy. Breaking part on MD Jayat. Oh, turn and bounce this time. The batter got a bit surprised there. But talking about the previous delivery, that was short, wide, and was a gift for the batter to put on.
Another
Again,
one. Trying to push it through the leg side, but just beaten for pace ever so slightly. Ball going on to the long off region. An easy single for Hridoy. Moves on to 6 from 7. Shorov, on the other hand, has to really push for some more runs to gain some momentum in his innings. Over pitch delivery, nicely driven through. Whitish long off. Ready. A bullet throw onto the non-striking end. 10 overs gone. 57 for 4. IUB Cricket Club. 88 required from 60. Required run rate 8.8. Gonna be a slight break there. Some message coming from the dugout for the two batters. Trying to find out a way on how to devise this run chase. Late afternoon, sun is about to set now, and the two batters have to light the stadium up with some big hits.
the fast bowlers coming in after 10 overs. Bit of change in the field placement as well. Just warming up before the delivery. Shorov has scored only 10 runs out of 18 deliveries. He needs to start playing shots now. Again, a good delivery, off cutted there. Just pitch. Oh! There was a throw, misfielding, and quick run taken. It's all happening here. Miscommunication, misfielding, and going back to the crease.
That was a close call. The batter had given up on the first run, but the overthrow yields in one more. So instead of being back in the hut, the batter gets two. Abdullah starting his spell again. Ball within the power place, right arm fast. Outside off stump, another slower delivery there, off cutter from him. Just going through the gap between the bat and the pads. Shorab trying to go for a big heave over covers. Not so successful in that extent. As we all know, Masco Shakib Cricket Academy has an excellent bowling coach in Syed Russell. He's here on the field observing what his fast bowlers are doing. Syed Russell, extremely famous for Bangladesh's excellent performances in one-day cricket, especially the late 2000s under Dave Watmore.
And that has been a no ball, which means a free hit will come in. This is not good. This is not disciplined bowling by Abdullah. Here comes the free hit signal. Let's see. Can they take the advantage of it or not?
Shorab having to fix his shoelaces. Had to open his pads as well. A little bit of time being spent in the middle. 59 balls left in this innings. 86 runs still needed. Going down to the wire, Alif.
Exactly. And let's see what Abdullah does now. He has bowled a no ball and it will be a free hit. So it will be a test for him in which length and which line he would bowl to restrict the batsman from the big shot. Definitely the batters would try to free their arms and take the full advantage of this free hit. The big delivery, the free hit is coming up now. Abdullah, the bowler, is going. Let's see. Moves across. Played toward the mid-wicket region. There's been a throw. Oh! Direct hit could have been very, very interesting there. Quick run taken.
A very quick run, a risky run taken there by Shorab. Had to go for it. Went for the wild heave over mid-wicket. Couldn't time it very well. Just found the fielder in the mid-wicket region who took the ball and threw it back at the first instance onto the non-striking end. Good backing up by his fellow teammate. At least no overthrows in this instance. We've seen quite a few of those in the match. Quite a few missed opportunities in the form of dropped catches as well. Abdullah, slower delivery down the leg. An easy decision for the umpire to call it a wide. He's been bowling quite a few extras in this over. Bowled a no ball, couple of wides already. Abdullah struggling for rhythm. Shorab struggling as well. Trying to fix his pad for quite some time now. He needs to keep his focus in the game. 15 from 22 so far, the experienced partner among the two.
The fourth delivery of this over. Again into the pads. Just glance that one away towards the cow corner region. They will just get a single there. The strike rate has not been good enough for Shorov. Has scored only 15 from 22 deliveries. Begging pardon. He needs to increase his strike rate with some boundaries, I think.
Abdullah coming in. over the wicket. Shorab tried to play that on the up. Timing wasn't that great. Couldn't find the gap as well. An overthrow again. The bowler is disappointed. There's an appeal for a run out in the striking end, but 2 runs completed quite safely by the batters. Another extra run gifted by the fielding side. Niloy, the fielder, has to be dejected with what he's done. Backing up has to be good because fielders would really go and try to hit the stumps from any kind of situation given. And 1 run out, that could really turn the tides in favor of the fielding side. So hitting the stumps is a special skill. First game, Ali, if we've noticed a couple of direct hits hitting the stumps, those were good fielding efforts. The catching in general the entire day has been really, really impressive.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have seen some magnificent catching, diving towards left, right, in front of, and bit of sloppiness in the second match. Misjudged catch, dropping the dolly. We have seen all of this in this match. The fielders need to be more focused. The last delivery of this over, outside off. That was an off cutter as well. Pull that one away. There's a fielder in the deep. Will just be a single. Thought of a second run, but that wasn't possible. In University of Bangladesh are 68 of 4 of 11 overs.
Scorecard there for Independent University Bangladesh. Not a lot of big scores there. Mehdi Hassan gone for 5, Amanullah 17, Shorab scored 18, Moinul Islam with 11, Saad Ibn Muller just scored 1 run from 9 deliveries, and Ridoy still there on 7 from 8 deliveries. So 54 deliveries left in the game, 77 to score for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy to try and restrict IUB within these limits. Daylight gradually fading away. On the other hand, each and every second of this game bringing it close to a nail-biting finish. Another tall fast bowler there. First ball, the keeper is a bit sloppy there. The low bounce didn't help the cause as well. An extra run taken would be buys. Shorab scampering through for that. Has struggled a bit. 18 from 24 on the other end. Ridoy 7 from 8. Someone has to play a cameo from here on. None of the batters could make the innings long. Everyone got starts but just faded off after that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as I was just talking, Shorov needs to free his arms. If there is a bad delivery there, oh, just try to play towards the offside. Got an inside edge, straight to the fielder there in the mid-wicket region. Manik has been bowling well.
Ali A. Manik, yet another product of the MSCA, who is being overseen proudly by Soyad Russell, the bowling coach. Another off-cutter there, intelligent bowling. Trying to slow up the deliveries, trying to get some zip from the wicket. Shorov played on line, but ball just ever so slightly deflected inwards through the bat and pad onto the keepers. This time round, no chance of even scoring a bye. Quiet over so far. 75 needed from 51. That's it hard, that's it high. Is it high enough? It's long enough though. 1 bounce onto the boundary rope. So welcome boundary after a long time from the bat of Shorab. Gets a fist pump from his partner Ridoy. They'll have to go on with it now. 71 needed from 50.
As I was just talking about, Shorov, he needs to free his arms, and he played a delectable looking shot there over the head of the fielder, in the long off region. There was a chase, but the ball just won the race. He needs to carry on from now. He has to take the responsibility from here. Again a cutter and ball him! This time, another off cutter done the trick and sure of departs. No reaction from the bowler, no celebration at all, but an important wicket of shore off. He was set in the middle, has been sent back.
74 for 5. IUB struggling, wickets falling. Shorov being the top scorer has to depart. That was on the stumps. And as you know, Alif, in cricket, especially if you bowl onto the stumps, the only thing that you can say to a batter is you miss and I hit, and that's what happened with Shorab. Couldn't get underneath the ball, missed it completely. It's back in the hut now. Excellent bowling by Ali Ahmed Manik, getting his man. Shorab hit 2 boundaries there for his 22 from 28. Struggled a bit, and just except for the openers Mehdi and Aman, none of the batters could score at a rate of 100 strike rate. That has been the biggest problem for IUB. 1 ball left in the over, and the new batter is yet to come in. Required run rate well above 8.5 now. Shourav Dash bowled. Ali Ahmed Manik gone for 22 of 28. Fighting knock from the batter.
Absolutely, going for the last delivery. Oh, just went past the bat. There was an attempt of a defensive shot, but the ball was not in the line. And the over has been completed. Independent University of Bangladesh, IUB, 74 for 5 after 12.
Delightful evening. Everyone enjoying the cricket here. LifeSpring's Dominators Cup 2021 powered by Roosh Bangla Consultancy, sister concern of SPS Group, broadcasting partner T-Sports and Creek Heroes. 74 for 5 IUB. Spin on the 13th over. First ball yields a single there. Ridoy smashed that through the covers, but there is protection in the deep.
The new batter in, Fayaz, facing his first delivery, went for the big shot that's very high in the air, and will just clear the boundary. A huge six to start off his innings. What a start, what a shot.
Brute force from Fayaz down there. A full length delivery on his arc. Huge six. Humongous shot. Azizul under a bit of pressure now, conceding a 6 from his second delivery. Again, brave enough to put in some flight on that ball, trying to purchase some turn. This time a soft push to mid-wicket to get a nice single there. Fayaz 7 from 3 now. Big 6 under his belt. Would be feeling good about it. 6-3 from 45. The match is getting close, Alif.
Absolutely, absolutely. Flighted delivery again. Tried to play straight. Went toward the long off region. Begging pardon. Another single. It's quite chaseable. 62 in 44 deliveries. The required rate is 8.45. They are going with 6.55.
Tanzim the fielder at long off. That's a big appeal. Will the umpire raise his finger? He does that gleefully. The batter seemed struck absolutely in front of the wicket. The arm delivery doing the trick. Fast bowlers from one end and the spinners into action now. for MSCA. Yet another wicket falls. IUB, just when they start to get momentum, they lose it through a fall of wicket. Dejected batter there. Hit a huge six in this particular over from Azizul. But now has to go back to the dugout. Yet another wicket falls. 83 for 6. IUB, 62 from 43 needed. The match is getting tight, but now it's up to the lower order, the tail to wag. We've seen a lot of instances in T20 cricket where even batter number 11 can come and change the game. Let's see what IUB has up their sleeves.
Undoubtedly, undoubtedly. And it's getting tougher for them. They're losing wicket. Has already lost 6 wickets. And the new batter in is Shakil. Will face the first delivery of Ajijul's last ball of this over. Bit of change there in the field placement. Last ball of this over. Outside of cover drive there. Oh, he just misses it, but doesn't really matter. They will just get a single. And he keeps strike. Shakil, the new batter in University Bangladesh. 84 for 6 after 13.
Good spell of bowling from Azizul. Controlled, economical, really useful spell there from the spinner. Getting 2 wickets as well. Keeping his team in line for their first victory of the tournament. The very first game. Just the 7 overs remain in the innings. 61 runs required. Required run rate 8.71. I'm sure Ridoy and Shakil would be looking at the scorecard and thinking they will have to hit some big shots pretty soon. Azizul, right arm fast. Again back. Very good rhythm in his bowling. Tall right arm fast bowler. Trying to extract some bounce from the wicket in this late stage of the game. Very, very critical stage. Throughout the middle overs, MSCA has been able to consistently pick up wickets, pegging back IUB in this run chase. Another wide. That has been the only fault you could find in the bowling unit's efforts so far. A lot of extras being given wide down the leg on this occasion. A mini conference between the two batters in the middle of the pitch. Mohaiminul, batter on the striking end. You can call him Shakil as well.
16:41 deliveries, still possible for IUB. Let's see. Again, the good line there, good fielding there as well. Resist the batters from taking a single there.
Ridoy on strike, the left-handed batter. 10 from 11. Shakil on the other end. 2 from 3. Match is getting close and tight right now. 40 balls in the game. 59 required now. That's long. That's high. But drop there in the long on. Was a tough catch to take. Had to dive forward to finally reach it. Couldn't do it. Just bounced off his hand. In the meantime, the risk being taken by the batters. Have to go for it now. Another opportunity bites the dust. Ali would feel hard done. Could have got another wicket to his 1 for 19 so far. Let's hope the fielders can keep their focus now.
Oh, went for the drive again. The off-cutter does the trick for them. The bowlers of Masco Shakib Cricket Academy have been bowling a lot of off-cutters. Just pitching outside the off stump and just moving into the moving in. Muhammad Shakil will be looking for some big shots there. 58 in 38 balls.
Ali coming in. Attempted Yorker. Nicely dug out by Shakil. Would he run for the second? Yes, he's going in. Close call there, but safely makes it. Nicely taken couple. Such risks have to be taken at this point in the game. The fielder's pretty disappointed with his efforts, but it was a good fielding effort nonetheless. Shakil making use of finding that gap through mid-wicket. He would prefer a boundary though. 89 for 6. IUB now. 56 from 37 required.
The last ball of this over. Short, wide, but not wide enough. So 14 overs have been done and dusted. IUB 89 for 6. They need 56 in just 6 overs. Shakil and Ridoy have been planning to hit big shots from now. Otherwise, it would be almost impossible for them to chase the total. The scorecard. The high scorer has been Shore of Dash. Scored 22, but has a very poor strike rate in terms of T20 cricket. Just 78. Fayyaz Sifat was batting well, and this has been the bowling scorecard. Nilay Mahbub has been the most expensive bowler, and Jayedullah has bowled 10 dots amongst 2 overs. His economy is just 1. This has been hit hard over the head of the fielder and over the head of everyone for the huge 6.
Much needed shot right there by Ridoy. Played it straight, played it hard, got the elevation, got the distance. He packs a punch. Excellent shot to start the over. Zayedullah under a bit of pressure now. 95 for 6 IUB. Coming in for his second ball. Again a lofted shot in the air. One bounce onto the fielder in the square leg region who does well to put the long barrier on. Nicely cut off the ball and throw it back. Another mini conference between the two batters. Shakil has to try and give the strike back to Ridoy, who's been in blistering form so far. 18 from 14 deliveries already. Huge 6 in the first ball of this over. Much needed one for IUB, trying to cope up with the required run rate. 49 from 34.
Shakil would be eyeing for the same. Oh, the arm delivery gets in. There was an attempt of a big shot, but just couldn't connect. Shakil has scored 4 runs from 8 deliveries there. He's going to face off the 4th delivery. Again, a bit of flight, bit of turn as well. Just drag toward the cow corner region. Thought of a second. But they will have to be satisfied just with a single.
Proactive fielding there by Niloy. Rushing in from the mid-wicket region, giving the batters no chance to go for a second. But the good thing for IUB is Ridoy is on strike, the in-form batter. 18 from 14 so far. Zayedullah bowling onto the stumps, trying to manufacture a shot. Wasn't short enough to be hitting the pull shot, but at least kept it on the ground. Square leg fielder comes into play. Couldn't stop the single though. IUB 98 for 6. 47 needed from 31 now. A boundary and over would do, but who's going to do it?
Last delivery of this over. Again, arm delivery cuts it away, but there's a fielder in the point. Quick run taken. The stumps have been broken, but they made their ground quite comfortably. So another over is gone. IUB 99 for 6 after 15. আপনারটা ভাই কিরকম ব্যাটারি? আমারটা চলে ভালোই, আমারটা 6000 mAh ভালোই চলে, বাট আমারটা ঝামেলা সকাল থেকে টু হেভি আমার অফিসে চালাই এটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে এনক্রিপ্টেড সফটওয়্যার পাঁচটার সময় তখন থেকে চলতেই আছে মোর দ্যান অলমোস্ট 12 আওয়ার্স। মোটামুটি ফুল চার্জ ছিল যখন বের হচ্ছে আমার লাইট আউট ছিল ব্রেন্ড আউট ব্যাটারি কনসিস্টেন্টলি ডাটা অন আছে টানা।
Last 30 overs of magic here. Last 30 balls of magic, truth be told. MSCA resorting to pace start off the death overs. Single taken from the first delivery now on the team 100 has to come up for IUB for the loss of 6 wickets. Batter number 8, Shakil, still trying to give some support to Ridoy, who's been fighting for his team. 19 of 15 so far. Another slower delivery outside off stump. Nicely guided to the point region, but can't get more than just a single there. A bit of a risky field setup there. Third man within the 30-yard circle. Any shot on the right or left of him could take the ball towards the boundary, and Ridoy was looking for that on that instance, but couldn't make use. Because the bowler is being very intelligent, bowling slower deliveries.
Absolutely. The entire team has been doing the work right on the block hole. Just tried to play towards the cow corner region again, but could not connect. Absolutely brilliant bowling there by Niloy. Shakil has been struggling in the attempts of playing shots.
Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Rouge Bangla Consultancy. Day 1, unfolding in front of our eyes. Broadcast partner T-Sports bringing it to you through YouTube. Another Yorker there, attempted by Niloy, but a bit wayward down the leg. Called a wide by the umpire. Quite a few of these extras happening in this innings. Still keeping their hopes high, IUB Cricket Club. Big run to chase for them. That's nicely hit on the up, but couldn't beat the fielder in the cover region. Excellent fielding, a diving effort in the end. Just keeps the batters satisfied with a single, perhaps. Ridoy comes back on strike. 103 for 6, IUB making a better fight of it. The first game of this tournament between Stamford University Bangladesh and Golden Boys ended in an easy win for Stamford by 38 runs. This is the first match of the Group A between Masco Shakib Cricket Academy and Independent University of Bangladesh Cricket Club.
Went for a big shot there, straight to the fielder at the wideish long off region. Will just be a single. Shakil comes back to the strike. Scored 8 runs from 12 deliveries. Has been struggling.
A big fellow there, Shakil. Hopefully he packs a punch. Wanting to go big. Low full toss. Dragged away backward of square. Few runs have been scored from this over. It ends with the single. 16 overs gone. 105 for 6, IUB. The required run rate is 10 per over, which means 40 needed from 4 overs there. It's going to be critical from MSCA's end, who's going to finish up these 4 overs. They may be badly missing their captain as well. Ratul went off injured while he was bowling, felt his left hamstring. But even though he's not on the field, MSCA really put in a spirited performance, doing the right things at the right time. Dropped a few catches there, few run-out opportunities also missed, but in general, they've been very, very proactive. The ground fielding has been pretty good, stopped a few boundaries from the inner circle. Strike will be taken by Shakil, 9 from 13. 105 for 6 IUB, 40 required from 24. Is it going to the wire, Alif?
The required rate rose up to 10. Wideish delivery, yes. That has been called as a wide. He has to re-bowl that. Just missing his length, Niloy has bowled well so far. Starts this over with a loose one.
A bit surprised there, the bowler. He thought the ball was well in, but the umpires thought otherwise. Coming in for his first legal delivery of the over. Again, another slower one outside off, and another wide being called. The decision not being supported by the bowler and fielders around him. He has to maybe try and bowl a tad bit inwards towards the batter. Trying to keep the ball away from the hitting range of Shakil, who's been trying to slash hard at each and every ball now. In the process, bowling two wides. Now that's the top edge, over the head of the short third man. The ball races to the boundary. Much needed one. Slashed it hard, followed the basics, hit it over the short third man there, within the circle. And found the fence there, Shakil. Moved on to 13 from 14 now. Nelson on the board for IUB. 111 for 6, 34 needed from 23.
And the bowler Abdullah, he is in serious pressure now. Has considered 6 runs from just one legal delivery. Again outside off. The off corner, again the wicketkeeper misses this one. This is absolutely sloppy. Absolutely sloppy by the wicketkeeper. You should not miss this in this sort of scenario.
With the daylight fading, a bit of panic into the MSCA fielding efforts. Keeper missing yet another one. Ridoy on strike. 21 from 17 has been one of the stars for IUB so far in their batting innings. Another 22 was scored by Shorov of 28 balls, but by far this has been a quicker innings, a most timely innings by Ridoy. Punched it through the covers for another single there. The boundary that was required from this over has been received. Now it's up to the batters to continue, try to milk the singles at least, and keep that 10 per over mark on check.
Abdullah, fourth delivery and ball him! Shakil departs. You miss, I hit. Another one for Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. Abdullah departs for 13. It's 113 for 7.
Went for an almighty heave, Shakil out there. Just hit the inside part of the bat and struck the off stump, much to the delight of the bowler there. Bent his back quite a bit, mixed it up as well. Barrage of slow deliveries there and mixing his pace up very well. Well-deserved wicket there by Abdullah. Gets his first. Shakil gone. Confirmation. 13 from 16 deliveries. Strike rate of 81. The context of the game was his responsibility to give company to Ridoy, and he did that very well. Mia on strike, mainly a fast bowler, but now has to do something with the bat. Single-handed lofted shot. There's someone in there in the long on region. Safe hands. Another wicket gone. On a hat-trick, Abdullah. We've already seen a hat-trick in the first game today. Will there be another one on the cards? Went for a big heave. The ball was there to be hit, but the fielder in the long on region judged the catch pretty well. Had a little glimpse onto the boundary ropes and saw he was quite inwards. A reverse cup. A good way to take that catch. Sent the new batter Mia back to the pavilion. Goes for a duck. And now it's troubling times for IUB. On to the tail. Ridoy struggling from one end. Desperately looking for partners. Will he get that in the form of the new batter who's coming in under humongous pressure? 20 balls left in the cards. 32 needed on a hat-trick, Abdullah. He's really pumped up. Let's see what unfolds now. Last few balls of this game now. 19 deliveries left. 32 needed by IUB. Abdullah coming in for the hat-trick delivery. The 17th over is going to end. An outside edge again. A lucky streaky boundary ends the over. Exciting over this. A lot of events happening there. Abdullah was on a hat-trick but concedes 4 instead. End of 17. 117 for 8 now. IUB.
First delivery of the 18 over. Good ball, bit of in swing as well, and quick run taken. It's all happening. Good bowling, good fielding, and quick run taken as well. Good cricket all around.
Zakaria, the new man in, edged one to the boundary the previous over. Now gives the strike to Ridoy, who's on 22 from 18. Has to take the main role here to take his team to victory. 27 required from 17. That is the bottom line now for IUB. Excellent delivery there, but the umpire says it's a wide. Bit too outside the off stump. Tried the wide Yorker, which has been the trending delivery last couple of years in international T20 cricket. Seen a lot of those in franchise level cricket as well as even the T20 World Cup. Niloy coming in for the next delivery. Slower one. Ridoy tried to place it to the square leg. Couldn't find the gap. There is a fielder there, a boundary rider. Manages to pick up just a single. Giving back the strike to Zakaria, who has a big responsibility on his shoulders now. 120 for 8. 25 from 16 required.
Third delivery of this over. 16 balls remaining. They require 25. Again an edge! And the ball was running away. But the fielder recovered quite comfortably in the end. Just a single. Could have been a lucky boundary there. But didn't get it eventually.
Alif, a lot of runs coming behind the wicket now. Batsmen really trying to go for the fuller length balls. Go after them. Mostly getting outside edges. Keeper is having a horrid time behind the wicket. There's variable bounce there, slower deliveries, cutting off. And then if the edges also contribute to that.
Moves across, went for a drive. Misses it. The ball just went past the bat. Almost got an edge there. He's not happy. Ridoy just trying to get another boundary from this over. The required rate has climbed up into 10.29 now. They need a boundary badly in this over. Went for it. Straight to the fielder there. Got a thick edge. There was a thought of a run by the non-striker, but it was sent back.
That's the end of yet another over. Very good over by Niloy. Ridoy disappointed, couldn't take the strike. Zakaria has to face the next over and just the 12 balls remaining. Need to score at 12 per over. At least a couple of boundaries per over should do the trick for IUB, but do they have the batters remaining to do that job? We are at dusk here. Sun gradually setting on the west. Beautiful conditions to play cricket. Having this first ever Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021 first edition, the Bangladesh phase happening, powered by Rush Bangla Consultancy.
Niloy comes back straight towards the long on. They will just get a single there. Zakaria comes back into the strike. He has a huge responsibility of picking up a boundary from this over. Ali would try to beat him up with the cutters and slower deliveries.
MSCA trusting their fast bowlers now. Ali going for a cross seam delivery from his grip. That's clearly being seen. Trying to generate some extra bounce. That was hit hard on the deck. Wasn't easy for Ridoy to get rid of it. Somehow managed to push it to the covers and get this quick single. Again bringing Zakaria on strike. 6 from 3. 22 required from 10 balls. Each and every ball being very important now for both sides. A boundary will sway the game into the hands of IUB. Is that boundary? No. Beautiful fielding there. Huge effort from the fielder. Running off from long off and covering that. Saving 2 more runs for his side. A good shot, but just a couple for Zakaria. Moves on to 8. 20 needed from 9 now. Independent University Bangladesh taking this match deep
20 from none. Got an edge. Another lucky boundary there. Zakaria on the off the mark. Another 4. And IUB, they would love it.
Zakaria counting his lucky stars there. A lot of edges going through the third man region, and I think it's about time MSCA rethinks their fielding efforts there, because fielder in the deep third man has to be an essential position now. A lot of edges went to the boundary through that region. Zakaria moves on to 12 from 5. It has been a collective effort from IUB. No single big run scorer there, but everyone chipping in with some level of contribution, and now you can hear the chirping all around the ground. Ali being encouraged by his teammates. Beautiful delivery. Zakaria steps out, tries to heave it straight down the ground, but misses the line completely. This is getting to the wire, Ali. 7 balls remain in this game. 16 runs to get. Anybody's game at this point.
Absolutely. Let's see what drama is waiting for us. We can see the dugout of Independent University Bangladesh. They are a bit of concern now. Last ball of this over. Bit of innovation. There was an appeal, but the umpire says no. That could have been very interesting if that was hit for a boundary. But anyways, 16 runs required from the last over. IUB 1-9 for 8 after 19.
They've left a bit too much for the end, it seems. IUB lost 8 wickets in the process, but they still have Hridoy. He's the last man standing. Whatever happens in this game, he has to be a telling factor. Zakaria has played a good hand as well. 12 from 7. Just the last over there in the fading light. 16 needed from 6 balls. Nail-biting finish here. The second match of the Live Springs Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Rouge Bangla Consultancy. Hridoy on strike, importantly. The bowlers trying to get their fields absolutely right on spot. Hridoy going to face the first ball of the last over. Skied it up! Is there anyone underneath it? Oh, misjudged the catch. Couldn't come near it. In the end, a couple of runs picked up. The intensity of this game is off the charts right now. Hridoy putting in a massive effort there. Top edge, and a lucky break for him. He still survives, still in there. 5 balls and 14 runs required. One big hit, and the match is going to be interesting.
Absolutely. And we all are waiting for a nail-biting finish. Let's see what Hridoy does. Can he do it? Can he do it for his team, IUB? Niloy is going for the second delivery. He gets stopped. Going back to his run-up. Taking his time. Bit of refreshment for the batter. Hridoy has been batting for so long. Just having some water. Niloy there, the bowler is looking for a dot delivery there, and Hridoy will be eyeing to pick up at least a boundary from this delivery. This can be the game-changing delivery here. Here comes Niloy on strike. Hridoy again in the block hole, had nothing to do. Will just get a single there. Thought of a second run. He comes back and just lost his wicket. Complete miscommunication in the middle, and eventually Hridoy departs.
Is this the last nail in the coffin for Independent University Bangladesh? So close, yet so far. A fighting knock from Hridoy. Fought till the end. Ultimately gone. Or was it Zakaria? Yes, Zakaria is the man who's gone. Another wicket falls. The last wicket partnership now for IUB. Hridoy still standing there on the non-striking end. That's the most critical part of the game. 13 from 4 required now. Niloy has to keep his line and lengths on check. We've seen him bowl quite a few Yorkers in this game. Short of length, nicely maintained the line there, just restricted the batters to a single. Milad doing what he was supposed to do. The leg spinner just came up, provided the strike to Hridoy. Make or break now for Independent University, Bangladesh. 3 balls and 12 runs. It's a tense situation down here.
Bowled him! Went for the scoop and just sent that ball to the stumps. That's a suicide, complete suicide. And Masco Shakib Cricket Academy does it. They have won the match by 11 runs. All outing Independent University Bangladesh. The celebration has been going on. They must be very, very happy. They have batted well, bowled well. Yes, there was a bit of fumble in the field, but eventually they managed to win it. MSCA have won it by 11 runs.
An excellent game of cricket. First day of the tournament ends with a win by Masco Shakib Cricket Academy by 11 runs. First game won by Stanford University in the Group D encounter. Excellent day one. Live Springs Dominator Cup 2021 powered by Rush Bangla Consultancy, a sister concern of SPS Sport. We've enjoyed this broadcast by broadcasting partner T Sports on YouTube and Creek Heroes app. We'll be back with the presentation just in a while. Welcome to the post-match presentation of LifeSpring's Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Rouge Bangla Consultancy. Match number 2, spectacular match that went to the wire between Masco Shakib Cricket Academy and Independent University of Bangladesh. Big hand for both teams for an excellent display of cricket and getting this tight match down to the wire. In the presentation party, we have a very elite set of panelists. But first of all, for the Player of the Match award, a trophy, and an amount of 2,000 Dhaka, this will be presented by former national team player, bowler, and now the bowling coach of Masco Shakib Cricket Academy, Soyed Russell. He will be giving out the award. And the award goes to Hridoy from IUB for his valiant effort, although for a losing cause, but he had been excellent. 28 from 23 deliveries, fought till the end, got his 4 wickets for 25 as well. An excellent all-round performance from Hridoy, and he deservingly gets the Player of the Match from the chief guest. Thank you, Hridoy. That was an excellent performance today. And now for the next award, the game changer of the match. And this is a trophy powered by SPS Group. And on behalf of the icon of the SPS Group, down from Moscow, Dr. Cyril Khan, he has sent his greetings and best wishes to the tournament organizers, to the event management, to everyone concerned in this tournament. And with his well wishes, on his behalf, I'm inviting Dr. Dewan Mehdi Hassan, Director of Rouge Bangla and Vice President of the Russian Cricket Board, to present this award of the game changer to Joshim from MSCA for his excellent innings of 66 from 47, stabilized the innings for his team, and gratefully led the excellent form that he had. 66 from 47, big hand for Joshim. That excellent innings that he played, the only half-centurion of the tournament so far. Big round of applause for Joshim from MSCA. And last but not the least, the best fielder of the match award. And that will be another nice memorabilia that will be presented by Ashraful Islam Ziko, the assistant coach of Masco Shakib Cricket Academy. And the winner is Tanzim from MSCA with 4 catches. He will definitely be a proud assistant coach to be handing this award to one of the best fielders of the game. He has taken 4 catches as well as a very good opening partnership when he came on to bat. Congratulations, Tanzim. And with that, we end the presentation ceremony of day 1 of LifeSpring's Dominators Cup 2021, powered by Rouge Bangla Consultancy. See you again on the next day. Good evening to all.